Hey, my beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome. Today I'm bringing you guys a quick reading. This is for earth signs, twins, and separation. This is going to be for healing. So sort of some things that you might be in challenge with and some energies or events or anything that's surrounding that can help you through it to get to the next steps. And we'll get final advice using these beautiful little daily healing cards. And I'll leave timestamps for your sign, and we're going to get into it. We're going to start with Taurus. So Taurus, what is something that you're working on as part of your healing? Something that you're working on as part of your healing. So we've got your soul is here to resolve negative thinking. So you could be in more negative pattern thinking. This could be recent, due to the recent events in the world. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of shit going on. It could be that you may have always had this going on, sort of underlying. You might be someone who always thinks the worst or always expects the worst, hopes for the best, that sort of energy. I feel like when it is in regards to your twin flame can pick up on that negative thinking as well. And I feel like it only attracts more negative to you, or more negative responses to you, or negative people around you. So I feel like Spirit wants you to sort of try to clear out the skeletons in your closet, sort of get rid of those negative thoughts, work on positive affirmations if you can, in a way where, you can say, today is a brand new day, today's going to be a good day, or, I'm going to get past this is only temporary. It could be worse, like those sorts of phrases, instead of thinking like everything is always bad and the worst. Easier said than done. So let's see what's sort of an energy or major event sort of going around this for you. Let's see what we got. So we've got great gratitude. So with this card, this is about appreciating what you have, not what you don't, okay? And thinking about how you can show gratitude. Like if it's people around you, friends, family that have been, supportive to you, can you do a simple act of kindness or something like that? This has to do with your environment, appreciating just the simple things like hot water for a bath and a glass of wine, a yummy meal, those sorts of things, music. So Spirit wants you to focus on the things that you are happy for and the things that are in your life that you do have, instead of the negative pattern thinking. Go to something that is happy, or go to something that you can pay gratitude to. It could be, you paid off a bill recently, your credit went up. It could be something with a pet. It could be a family member, a person that's in your life that's significant. Maybe like writing them a thank you note, or just a simple text message saying, I love you, thank you for being there for me. Spirit wants you to practice acts of kindness. That is definitely going to help you sort of come over this hump and help you with the healing. Because once you start to do positive, you're going to attract positive to you, and being gracious. See, look, it's about consciousness. So if your consciousness is in a gratitude energy, you're going to attract that to yourself, and you're going to attract more healing to yourself. So let's finish up with a little message here as something that Spirit wants you to know about your healing. See yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. So so the same advice you'd give a friend, I feel like Spirit wants you to give that advice to yourself as well. I hope those were helpful. Let's get into Virgo now. So Virgo, what is something that, you're doing some healing, you're working on healing, something that might be blocked, something you need to get past with your healing? So we've got self-respect for you. Your soul is here to better understand self-respect. So it could be that you were in a particularly toxic or hard situation with your twin flame or your soulmate, and you're feeling like the effects of it. It could be that you let yourself down. Maybe you didn't keep a promise to yourself. Maybe you let them treat you a certain way and you're sort of regretting it now. You wish you stood up for yourself. You wish you had a little more of that self-respect. So self-respect has to do with, even if you have to be alone, not going back to a situation that's toxic or bad, or when Spirit's pushing you away from someone, it's for a reason. So trust that. I feel like on this journey, on this mission for you, it's going to be more about this, like making boundaries with people, saying no is okay, and really loving yourself and really supporting yourself and giving yourself what you need. All right. So you might be struggling with some of that. So let's see what we get. Something major around this. We've got behind a mask. So it could be that you're used to hiding your feelings. It could be that you don't want anyone to see your vulnerabilities or your fears or your insecurities. So it's easier to put on this mask. It could be too that you don't want anyone to feel bad for you or worry about you or be a burden to anybody. It could be that you're masking pain. It could be that you're masking emotions from the past and you never learned to deal with them. You never maybe learned how to cope through things in the right way, that was like in a healthy way. So Spirit wants you to focus on that, being authentic, being your true self, not worrying about what others will think of the way you're being and the way you truly are, and letting that person come and shine through. It's also possible that your twin knocked off this mask and now you're sort of vulnerable and you might be like struggling almost like with a midlife crisis thing. And it doesn't even matter your age. It's almost like a midlife thing where you're like, what am I supposed to be doing? Who am I? Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? So Spirit's like, take off that mask and be really who you are, true to you, and don't be afraid, and share that person, and don't be afraid to start saying what you like and what you don't like, and being authentic with yourself first and not lying to yourself first, and then being outright with this truth about yourself. I feel like this is about self-discovery for you. Finding out who you really are and what you really want is very important right now, and that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Let's get one more message. This is for these little daily healing cards. All right. Know that truth is a living force whenever you believe in it or not. So see, we were just talking about truth. So make sure you're telling the truth to yourself. Make sure you're believing in yourself. Okay. Hope that those were helpful, guys. All right. Let's get on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, what is something that you might be struggling with in this mission for healing? Let's see what you might need to be struggling with. Okay, so we've got intuition. So it might be that you are logical and clear-headed and you always are factual, but you might not trust that intuition enough. So you might be being tested. Your twin separation could be very reliant on this for this gift to open up for you, is to trust your intuition. Trust that inner niggle, that inner guidance. When you feel like something is wrong, it is. When you feel like somebody's lying to you, they are. When you feel like something good is coming, it is. So just remember that that's like a God-given gift that we all have. It's just a matter of like waking it up and like nurturing it. So I feel like Spirit wants you to practice your intuition more. They want you to practice like seeing if you can feel things out or feel people out. That sort of thing is what I'm getting. They want to see if you're able to do that. So let's see if there's anything else surrounding this. And we've got decrease. So I feel like in this energy, it could be that you're worried about losing, you're worried about losing money. You're worried about losing your progress with something. But the good thing about it is that you can't really ever lose what you've worked at. You can only add to it. So I feel like don't be scared or stuck in a negative cycle or negative pattern where you think you're never going to have enough or you're not doing enough. I almost feel like Spirit wants you to take a break, like relax a little bit, like give yourself some mental break. Like you don't have to be so on point, so career focused, so job focused, so future focused, and so focused over the twin flame thing. When you complete certain things with your healing, you will push yourself closer to get to that alignment with your twin, okay? So I feel like right now Spirit wants you to slow down a little bit, wants you to think things through, wants you to be a little more casual with your approaches with things. Give yourself a break. I feel like you work awfully, awfully hard, and you definitely have worked awfully hard towards this so far in separation. I see you putting the work in, but you have to listen to that intuition more. So let's see what we get for a final message, daily healing. Make clear, calm thinking your goal. I love it. So instead of stressing about what isn't happening yet, be okay with the flow towards it is what I'm getting from Spirit. I hope all these messages were helpful to you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next reading.